Hi, everyone. We're the MADE project, and MADE stands for Making, Advertising, and Designing for Empowerment. And my name is Miss Iglesias, and I teach humanities and graphic design.
Hello, my name is Blas Herrera, and I will be teaching math and science.
And we're going away now, but you will still hear our voices. Our semester theme this semester is going to be called Military Might. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be evaluating the impact of the U.S. military industrial complex. And the essential question we're going to be thinking about this semester and hopefully getting some answers to is what is the real cost of the U.S. military power?
So, some of our questions that we will be exploring this semester are: should the military recruit young people? Is the U.S. military complex too powerful? How has the U.S. used the military to gain and consolidate power? Is a young person's brain developed enough to make life changing choices? And what are the long term impacts of U.S. military operations?
And so for credits, um, we have 3 hex semesters, and each hex semester we're offering 15 credits, which means there's a total of 45 credits offered for this semester. And so how do you earn those credits? Well, one, you want to make sure you're on time, right? Class starts at 9:30 a.m. Another thing is you want to make sure you communicate any issues or absences with your teachers so that we can work with you to make sure that you get what you need. You want to make sure you're turning in your assignments because how are we supposed to grade them? And you want to make sure you're participating in class, which is really important to us because we haven't seen you all in a year and a half, and we're just excited to have you back. And last but not least, you want to make sure you're completing your benchmarks for exhibition. And that means that along the way to exhibition, we have different projects that we're going to do, and make sure you're completing them so that you have something to show at exhibition.
So, subjects in English, we will be reading a novel, and this novel relates to the semester theme of human cost of the U.S. military. The main character is a veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom. She returns home after serving and is suffering from PTSD, however, she is in denial. She does not get treatment, and as the story unfolds, students will track the red flags and behaviors of the main character. They will use the themes of the novel to explore the human cost of the military complex. In history, we will study the structure, tactics, and strategies used by the U.S. military to gain, consolidate, and maintain power in the world. This relates directly to the semester theme because students will be studying U.S. imperialism and its impact on foreign nations. In math, we will learn about how data is collected, how to create survey questions, what's your audience, and how to represent your data. We will do this by calculating and identifying the mean, median, and mode of data sets, evaluate and interpret relationships between data sets, identify and evaluate how data is manipulated, and critique sources of data. In science, we will learn about the central nervous system, which includes the brain, cranial nerves, and spinal cord. Some questions we will examine include: why do humans have a fight, flight, and freeze response, and what controls that function? As well as, is PTSD a pathway to substance abuse and or homelessness?
And so this is our class book. It is called Be Safe by I Love You, and it's by an author called Kara Hoffman. And this is just a quick little review of the book. I won't read the whole thing. It says, it would be a mistake to understand Be Safe, I Love You only as a war novel. It is also a book about broken families and class and the impossible choices the working poor are too often forced to make. And so that's some of the themes we're going to study with this book.
Our elective is graphic design, and products that we plan to make will include stickers, pins, block prints, and 3D laser printed designs. Take a look at some of those examples.
Yes. And lastly, exhibition. And so for our exhibition, we're going to have a maker fair. And at a maker fair, students will host workshops to teach the audience some of the graphic design skills they developed, as well as the content knowledge they gained this semester. Students will also showcase and hopefully sell some items they made during the semester. So, those stickers, pins, block prints that you worked on, hopefully you can sell some of the work you made.
Our top 3 MADE non-negotiables include: MADE is a project centered around being creative, which means you will be making, designing, and sewing. You must follow the directions when using all equipment in school and with community partners. If you need help with a machine, please ask. We're going to respect all equipment and materials by handling it with care, storing it properly, and not eating around it.
Yeah, so if these non-negotiables seem like something you can't get on board with, then maybe it's not the project for you. But if you like sewing and designing and being creative, if you can follow directions and you want to learn how to use new equipment, then definitely maybe it's a project for you. Um, s- so if you're ready, come show us what you're made of. See ya. Bye.